It's Snorkel. Welcome back to my playthrough of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. So where did we leave off? Well, we successfully fooled who we think is probably the murderer into thinking that we were a lockpick. And we're going to go on a heist with him tonight. So, I guess I'll see. Can I just, nope, every time. Solve the crime at Half Street, find and examine a secret lock at Notting Hill Manor. Let's do it. Notting Hill Manor. Let's find that lock and examine it. Even dressed in those. Alright, that's pretty funny. Do we have any deductions we can do?
Here I am at the manor.
Oh, I can't.
Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
Yes, I can. Okay. No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Somewhere inside are the Hellenistic treasures.
This lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
Really? It looks pretty darn. Can I move that? Can I move it that way? Okay. Let's see now. Now let's see if we can. Are there any other? Oh, there are. So, see, they tried to fool us. Okay, that may not be the case, but nope. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not right either. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and see if we can see something. Aha! Yep. Certainly can. Great. Oh, wow. That was pretty easy.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's look around. So it looks like, I guess nobody lives here. Interesting.
This cupboard is an absolute mess.
Indeed it is.
This cupboard is an absolute mess.
Okay. Anything else around here? Just trying to look and see what's going on here. Okay. Let's keep looking. We'll find the safe eventually. Okay, can't go out that way. Oop, don't put rope on your stove. How many times do I have to tell you people? Don't put rope on your stove. It's dangerous. The common thing, but don't do it. Okay, let's head up. Actually, it's interesting. If this house weren't so dilapidated, it actually looks pretty nice. Good sized. Where? Oh, where? What a weird thing. That's so strange. Why? What's the purpose of this upstairs here? Like there's no bedroom. Oh wait, oh this is piled in front of it. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. I was like, wow, it's just like the upstairs is just this weird hall. That's so strange. Alright, so we have this, which we looked at that and that didn't yield much. Oh, what was that? What was that? You see that? Oh, it's just a texture blorp. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear. There's nothing in this house you can do anything with except this bookcase. So let's really...
This cupboard is an absolute mess.
I wonder if we can examine this one, too. This other one. Can we look at this one? We cannot. Okay. So the cupboard is an absolute mess. It's weird we can't... It's the only thing we can do anything with here.
This cupboard...
Yeah, he says the same thing every time. Detective eye? Usually it tells us. I don't see anything. Imagination? No. Okay. This is strange though, because it's literally, we've been through the entire house. It's the only thing in the house that... Oh, there we go, okay.
Books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved.
Okay.
Give it a try. So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see. What a surprise! Another lock. and I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out. Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door. The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it. Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape. This should be useful. One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly. The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. This should be useful. This hatch leads to a cellar. This hatch leads to a cellar. A solid rope. A solid... The door is now blocked. I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached. I wonder what this old I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful. I suppose that the thieves... I wonder what this... This works very well. No one will escape through this window now. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. This should be useful. There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out. If anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall. If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down. This should be useful. Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Let's see what happens right now. We'll go a little long on this one.
Police! Police! Stop where you are!
I already stopped.
Right, Watson, with your assistance.
Indeed.
How so?
You sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow.
Oh, I did.
Startled them into the traps.
You did. Yes, you did.
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
Indeed.
How do you know about that?
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
Isn't that the point? I think that's the point.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles.
Ooh.
Where are the merry men?
Well, that's
I
unfortunate.
don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Ooh, that's a... You should have that looked at. All right. Here we go. Long lost art. Precious safe. Boink. Here we go. And yep. Foley's vengeance. Charles Foley organized the theft of the Hellenistic treasures, which was related to the double murder of Half Moon Street. Leighton Chapman was a witness to the crime. Absolve Foley. Foley will be imprisoned for organizing the grand theft. Since he is not directly guilty of murder, his sentence will be shortened. Condemn Foley. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge with the added theft of ancient and valuable treasures. He deserves a rope. Yeah. Yep. I mean, not that Holmes actually has the ability to do that, but you know.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows.
Ooh,
I'm sure the journalists will love them.
indeed.
I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Unfinished business. What could this unfinished business be? What is this? Oh, the circus?
Be careful with the lamps.
Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Yeah.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Aha.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose you knew that already. We are
Indeed.
men who've already lost everything of value in their lives.
Hmm.
We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected.
Well, fair enough.
We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many.
You can't be.
But men, we are still.
You can't be
We
terrorists.
are merry, for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread.
I mean, that's fair as well.
Push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them.
Maybe.
Our so-called masters should fear us. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No lives shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take.
Indeed.
What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do. And finally, justice will arise.
What you are
Yeah.
attempting to do is a crime. It is not justice.
Yes, it's also terrorism.
See justice then. Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men.
Oh, God,
Will
don't
you let us
sing.
do our duty?
No. Here's the thing. Okay, one last moral judgment here that Holmes has to make, I assume. I understand, and particularly in the UK at that time, it was very unequal. But terrorism is not okay. Like, you can justify it all you want, but
They are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos.
indeed.
I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
That's fair enough. That was a very good decision by Holmes. Bloom. Yeah, boom. Wow. I don't think we need to open the casebook anymore. I think we are done.
So, you're interested in
Mycroft.
Quite lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
God, what a pompous twit.
I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Does Does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place,
What a pompous twit.
the Empire,
Jeez.
we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men.
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
That's
People
fair.
who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
That's true.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral, allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Yeah.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
That's fair.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
Not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself.
Indeed.
Only make sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
That's a good point.
Good night, Dr. Watson.
What a twit. Sheesh.
Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait. What? A lady?
A half-moon walk. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge for his elder brother. It took 2 human lives and almost resulted in life imprisonment for an innocent man. In fact, his band was hired by the Merry Men who planned a revolution in London. In addition, he organized the theft of ancient and valuable treasures that rightfully belonged to the British Museum. He deserves the rope. Clues found 18. Conclusion, Foley's vengeance. Great. Let's accept the decision. Yes. The final time for this game. Yeah, pretty much. That was a pretty decent. It was pretty obvious what to choose. Not that there's a right or wrong. Here we go. That's my playthrough of Sherlock Holmes. Crimes and Punishments. What an absolutely marvelous game. This game was so fantastic. It was really, really... when I read about this, I hadn't really played this series at all. Because I'm not, as I mentioned before, I'm not very good at puzzles. I'm not particularly good at solving mysteries either. But the thing is, I have heard a lot of talk about this game, that it is one of the best puzzle games and one of the best mystery puzzle games ever made. And I 100% believe it. Like, the puzzles are so thoughtful and they ramp up in complexity. It's so fantastic. Really, really great. What a fantastic game. Just great. I urge you to play this. Because here's the thing. Like, watching this is one thing. The replayability of this is really high. Watching it is one thing, but playing it is a completely different thing. This is such a great game. I'm really looking forward to kind of looking through some of the other games in this franchise, the Sherlock Holmes franchise. There's a couple other ones that look kind of interesting. I will not be doing that next. Got to take a little break there every once in a while. But yeah, this was absolutely marvelous. The Holmes character was perfect. He's sort of a high-functioning sociopath for good. That's the way to describe it, I suppose. It seemed, I was a little concerned when the game first started, because it seemed like somebody watched a little bit too much of the BBC series Sherlock. Was it BBC? Was it ITV? Here in the States, it played on PBS. And that was so stylized, and I was a little concerned about that. I really loved the way that they did the... I just absolutely love the way that they did the synapse connecting. That was so nice. What a absolutely marvelous, oh, just great. What a fantastic game. Well, that's it for Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Thanks for watching this whole series, and we'll be back next time with a brand new game. See you then.